If sales says you have 500 open opportunities, but marketing dashboard says you have 520, and nobody knows which number is legit, then this fourth video in our 7-part series is for you. Today, we are transforming you from data silos into data systems with the modern RevOps data framework. Time to go beyond syncing and start scaling. So let's unify and get started. So, why does structured data matter so much for your revenue engine? First, it enables accurate forecasting and pipeline management. You must have heard the phrase garbage in, garbage out. It couldn't be more true than in your revenue forecasting. If your opportunity data is incomplete or inconsistent, your forecasts are going to be wrong. Period. Clean, structured data is what gives you forecasts that you can actually rely on. Second, structured data powers your AI and automation capabilities in 2025. All those AI tools that you're excited about, they need very clean and structured data to work. You can't leverage AI with messy, unstructured data. It's like trying to build a house on quicksand. Third, it provides visibility into customer health and churn risk. To identify which customers are at risk, you need consistent data about their behavior, patterns, engagement, support tickets, renewal dates, etc. One missing piece, and you miss the warning signs. Fourth, structured data supports critical business processes like compensation and territory planning. Imagine paying your sales rep the wrong commission because activity data didn't sync, or assigning accounts to the wrong rep because location data was incomplete. These errors don't just cost money, they erode trust. And finally, structured data is the foundation for all your revenue analytics and reporting. Every dashboard, every insight, and every data driven decision depends on having good quality data. Here's the core principle: data quality is not a tech problem, it's a revenue problem. When your sales leaders don't trust the numbers, they start making decisions based on gut feel instead of data. And that's when you lose your competitive edge. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest data challenges: silos. In most organizations, marketing has one view of the customer, sales has another, and customer success slash account management has yet another. Everyone's working with a different set of information. So, how do you break down these silos? First, create a unified customer record across all of your systems. Every customer and every prospect should have a single unique identifier that connects all of their touchpoints across your go to market teams. One customer, one record, complete history. Second, establish your data integration architecture. This means implementing everything from your ETL tools like HubSpot Data Hub, Zapier, etc., that process and move data cleanly between your systems. Or it could be a reverse ETL as well, which pushes data from your warehouse, maybe if you have an external data warehouse, back into your operational systems. The goal is to automate and build a reliable data flow. Third, define clear ownership by team and module. Who's responsible for account data quality? Who's responsible for the contact data quality? Who's responsible for opportunity data, product data, etc. Right? For example, marketing might own lead quality data, sales could own opportunity data, and CS could own account health data. When everyone knows their responsibility, accountability improves. Fourth, implement a master data management for your key systems. This means having one key source for accounts, contacts, products, and delivery. When sales updates an account in CRM, that's the master record. Everything else should sync from there. And finally, build a data dictionary with standard definitions. What is a qualified lead? What is closed won opportunity? When is a customer considered as active, or when are they considered inactive? If different teams have different definitions, you'll never have consistent data. Here's a real scenario that I see all the time. Sales says they have 500 open opportunities, marketing says they have 520. Which number is right? The answer is neither, because they are using different definitions of what an opportunity is. And the solution is very clear: single source of truth and automated syncs between systems. Now, finally, let's talk about how to build modern data systems that work in 2025. First, implement automated data validation and hygiene rules. Don't rely on humans to maintain data quality at scale. It doesn't work. Instead, build validation rules directly into your system, like closed loops, required fields, format checks, logical constraints, etc. This prevents bad data from entering in the first place itself. Second, use AI for data enrichment and deduplication. Tools like HubSpot AI can automatically fill in missing company and contact data. AI can intelligently identify and merge duplicate records that humans might miss. This isn't optional anymore, it's table stakes for 2025. Third, create tiered data governance with clear accountability. Not all data is equally important. Tier 1 is critical data like customer names, opportunity amounts, close dates, etc. These need stricter rules than, say, Tier 3 data that is nice to have data. Define your tiers and govern accordingly. Fourth, build real time data pipelines, don't process in batches. The 2025 standard is real time syncing, not overnight batch processes. When a deal state changes, customer success should be notified immediately, not after 24 hours. Real time data enables real time decisions. And finally, establish data quality dashboards and SLAs within your CRM. Track your data health metrics, which is completion rate, accuracy rate, timeliness of filling data, etc. Set SLAs on each of your data points, like account data must be 95% complete, update sync should be within 24 hours, etc. Stuff like this. Make data quality visible at an executive level. Review it monthly and with accountability. The modern approach is to treat your data infrastructure like product or like engineering. It requires investment, ongoing maintenance, and continuous improvement. Here's what I want you to do this week. Action number one, run a comprehensive data quality audit across your systems. Check for completion rate for critical fields, identify duplicate records, find orphaned records that aren't connected properly, measure accuracy against known good data. You honestly can't improve what you don't measure. Action number two, map your data architecture and identify silos. Draw your current state, maybe use a whiteboard. Identify where does your data live? How does it flow between systems? Where it doesn't flow? These are gaps where your revenue probably is leaking. Action number three, establish a data governance council. Set up a monthly meeting with leaders from your marketing, sales, account management, and operations. Review data quality metrics, address the issues, identify them, update your data standards and definitions. Make data quality a leadership priority, not an operational task. And here's the truth, very often, quick win isn't in new technology. It's simply documenting your definitions and clarifying ownership and accountability. That alone can improve your data quality by 20 to 30%. In our next video, we are diving into analytics, how we turn all of this clean data into insights that actually drive revenue. Because honestly, data sitting in your systems doesn't help anyone. It's what you do with the data that matters. So stay tuned for the next video, and thanks for watching. And before you go, hit that like button and drop a comment with your biggest pain point for help from me and Team Evenbound. I'm Shashank Palli, and this video was brought to you by Evenbound. You can also reach me and Team Evenbound at evenbound.com. Thank you.